What's up, YouTube? So quickly, in this video I want to show you the best indicator that you can ever use. Okay, I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why this indicator is the best. First of all, you need to understand that when you are trading, you need to combine price and volume. Okay, the only indicator that is capable of doing that for you right now is this particular indicator that I want to show you, and I will show you how it factors that into this particular trading strategy and how it gives me good entry. So I'm going to take you to my computer screen now and show you this powerful indicator and how to use it, and I will tell you more along the way. Okay, so let's go to my computer screen, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so to learn more and to become a profitable, successful trader. Okay, so we are on my computer screen. So let me just show you what the name of the indicator is called VWAP, volume weighted average price. So what this indicator does is that it put into it uses the average price and the volume, okay, to determine entry opportunity for traders. And this application is this indicator is actually used by both retail and institutional traders. And the beautiful thing is that when it looks at when the price, it looks at the average price within the session or the previous session, and then the volume where people are buying the most. If people are buying, it puts in so many fundamentals, so many basic things that need to be put into check before you enter a trade, and then give you a good entry. So this indicator is actually very interesting, especially if you are a day trader. You can only use it on it's actually good if you use it on 15 minutes, if you use it on 30 minutes, and 1 hour. 1 hour, well, 1 hour is okay, but anything above 1 hour is not ideal. So use it for those period that time, those time frame below. Even 5 minutes, 1 minute, those are very good. Below 1 hour below is very nice, but anything above 1 hour is actually not good. So now let's set this indicator up, and let me show you how you will use it. So you come to indicator here, okay, and type VWAP. Okay, you can see volume weighted average price. You can see it above here, so just click on it. Okay, when you click on it, so this is what it's going to bring. Okay, this is what it's going to bring. But now you don't need every indicator. You don't need all these things, so you need to set it. You don't need all this nonsense that is taking place here. So you need to, we just need the blue line. You see the blue line in the middle, that is what you need. That is the VWAP. So you are going to edit it. So let me just right click, then come to setting. Okay, so you remove the upper band, you remove the lower band, you remove the band fill, which is the background color, and then you leave this one. So I always like to have my own dark green, yeah, like this. So you can make it thicker, you can make it dotted line, whatever you want to use it. Just leave this one this way. So I think that's all. So just click OK. All right, so now what do you want to do? Before we continue with the video, I want to say something quickly. You see, trading is very complex in the sense that it comprises a lot of things. There are so many things you need to master, like risk management, psychology, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and even the fundamental and technical analysis are very deeper than you think. And the most important part, which has to do with psychology and risk management, are very important. So for you to master all these things, understand all these things, because these are the things that determine determine if you are going to be successful in this field. So for you to determine, or for you to master all these things comprehensively and become a master yourself, you will probably have to take a comprehensive course. Okay, so if you intend to take my course, I will leave the link in the description. So check the description and take the course. If you finish this course, I believe you should be able to be a teacher of this particular field yourself and make consistent profit. So let's go back to the main video. What you want to do is that whenever there is price, whenever price closes above this VWAP, you want to take a buy position. Whenever the price is below the VWAP, you want to take a sell position. Take for example, when the price came down here, let me show you something. When the price came down here and retest here, it's a good opportunity to sell. Okay, so, and as you can see, the price came down again, closed back into the VWAP. As you can see there, it's closed back there. That is also closed back here. You just take your entry and put your stop loss below here, something like this. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so your stop loss above here, then hold your you can just the resistance here. Yeah, it's okay. Or you can even enter the trade around here. Okay, when the markets come back, retrace back into the VWAP here, you can take a sell position. Okay, from here. Okay, so now as you can see that the VWAP is above here, it is actually okay to take a buy position from here. Okay, okay, like if the price close above here, you can actually take a buy position from here. Just put your stop loss right below the VWAP here, and then you can target this resistance, or you can target this particular level. Okay, so this is great. That is if this candle closes above the VWAP. All right, so if you look at it, you will discover that every pullback to the VWAP is an opportunity to sell. When the price pull back into the VWAP, you want to sell. Take for example, when the market comes here, pull back here, you can sell. Even this rejection, weak rejection into the VWAP is an opportunity to buy. You can even buy here after this bullish green candle. You can buy there, and then you hold your position. So in this case now, if I want to use my VWAP, this is what I will do. Because I believe the general trend of this is good. The general trend, since I know it's bullish and I'm looking for buy opportunity, this is what I will just do. I will put trend line here, and then I'll wait for the price to come back and break above the VWAP and the trend line here, something like this, and that is when I will take my that is when I will take my entry, so around here, and then I will hold the position. The same thing applicable here. I might when I have this kind of structure, I will just put my trend line around here. Okay, I will just put my trend line around there, and then wait for the price to come back and close inside the VWAP and then break my trend line at the same time. Then I will take my entry as well. Okay, so like in this case, okay, like in this case, why is this not picking? Okay, like in this case, I will just close like this. Yeah, so you can hold the position like that. In fact, this particular pullback here is also an entry. As soon as the price come back and close above the VWAP above here, then you can easily put your stop loss just below here, and then hold the price to wherever you want to hold it. I'm talking about here. Yeah, so that is how you want to consider VWAP. However, before you use VWAP to trade like this, you want to understand the direction of the market. If you come to 4-hour time frame here, okay, if you come to 4-hour time frame, you will discover that the market bounce up from this level. So you as a person want to just capitalize on the trend as it is going. You capitalize and then you continue to take. So what I do is that, in fact, VWAP helps me to add to my position. Normally I would have taken my position from this double bottom, so all this pullback would have been an additional position. So you can add reasonable position at critical levels, and this can compound and give you good earnings. So that is what I do. Now take for example where we are right now. I already entered, because this is a double bottom. As you can see, I've already entered a position here. I'm making this video on Friday. If you look at my time below here, check my time below, look at my mouse below here, you see it's 26th. Today is Saturday, 26th of April. It's Saturday. I entered this trade during the week, and so during the week I already entered the trade because of my double bottom. But along the way, this is my target. I will be adding position as I see price retrace back into the VWAP. So I will be adding position that will compound on 1 hour, basically on 1 hour. That will give me, okay, so if for example now the price are already above here, before I add another position, in this case I want to see a pullback into, let's say the price continue moving, I want to see a pullback back into the VWAP. As soon as I see that, I will take another entry, move my stop loss to where I will set my SL for this particular new entry, move my previous SL, which is this one, to where the SL for this new entry is. Okay, and then I will continue to hold. If this breaks, that at some points that is going to be retest of VWAP. Let me show you some trades that I'm still in, which I took last week too. that I tends to factor in VWAP. So S&P 500, I took S&P 500 and Nasdaq as well, which the close. Okay, you can see. So now what happened is this price, I took an entry here. So if price goes back and then retest this particular point, I know it will definitely be retesting VWAP. Okay, one thing about VWAP is that VWAP is a leading indicator, it's not lagging, so it will react to what is actually going on, the volume, how people are buying or how people are selling in the market. Okay, and it's also consider the average price people are buying or selling that particular security. So because of that, it's going to react if anything is happening. If the price, because right now, as you can see, one thing about VWAP is that whenever it is because it's moved with price, so whenever price is leaving it behind, know that there is about time. It's about time that the price is going to smash back. This price is going to smash back to that VWAP. And when that happens, that is when you want to, like now, as you can see, the price is already leaving VWAP behind. So as soon as the price gets to a particular level, the VWAP naturally attracts the price. So when the price fall back into that VWAP, that is an avenue for you to buy, because what that means is that when the price is leaving, it means the asset is becoming expensive. Then you will see some people trying to take profit, or some people try to sell. So when that drop came back to your VWAP, then it becomes the average price for good entry for investors. So, and then this thing works by section. Like every single day it resets based on price every single day. It uses recent data, like it resets every day. So it's very, very powerful and very, very interesting. As you can see I make use of it here. Just like as I was explaining to you, it could, after I took this entry, it came back to retest the VWAP, and then as this green candle was going, because this red candle, as soon as this red green candle was going, I just took an entry, and then it came back. All this consolidation happened. You can see my trend line. It breaks above the trend line and breaks above and close above the VWAP. That was when I took an entry, and then you can see the price rally up, but I closed early here. I did the same thing on, I think, Nasdaq as well. You can see here. Okay, because I didn't take here, but I took Nasdaq here, and I took this one here. As you can see now, you can see price close above here. There's nothing wrong if you enter the trade around here. Okay, if you enter the trade around here and then you just put your stop loss here, even though there is a resistance here, but this is a mini resistance. These resistance are not too strong, they cannot hold the market, because if you look at it from higher time frame, you will see they are not really significant. Okay, and then if you are trading in the general major direction of the market, all these tiny resistance, they don't hold that much. So that is why I will buy regardless of the resistance here. So I believe this information is helpful. If you don't understand, or if you have any question, or you want me to explain more about this indicator, please comment it below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in my next video.